So again, when I do these commentary videos, shout out to the original owners of the clip or the original owners that shared the video. And yeah, that's it. Put down below if you're the owner of the clip or anything like that. But anyways, we're going to get into this video, ladies and gentlemen. So welcome back to another video, ladies and gents, sending out tons of love. Remember to take care of yourself. Remember to live authentically. And yeah, man, take control of your destiny. In this clip right here, well, I think I'm just going to let the clip speak for itself, and I'm going to talk to you about this whole thing. Yeah, dude, I got no words. A little bit graphic. I want to give a little bit of a warning. So you have been warned. It's a little bit graphic, not graphic like, you know, like YouTube, it's blurred and everything, YouTube. Relax. But yeah.
Hit this. Hit this. Yeah. 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 Hit this. Hit this. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, guys, what in the organic simulation is happening? You know, I really feel like the world. Okay. I want to say this. I want to say a couple of things. When it comes to seeing clips online, I trust those a lot more than when I would see the news when I was a kid. I really thought most of the news was fear mongering and literally trying to lower your vibration. And, you know, same could be said with certain corners of the internet and certain clips that get shared too, because sometimes you don't have context for clips. But I honestly think with this, I didn't research the full story. I'm just going based on the clip. When I seen this, I was like, wow, dude, I gotta make a video on this because I want to talk about this whole Gen Z thing, or maybe they're younger than Gen Z, and just this whole thing of what kids are doing nowadays, bro. And like, it blows my mind. See, I feel like I exist in a reality of my own, so I feel bad when I see stories like this because it's just like, damn, man, if I experience things like this, like I always feel like the, you know, sympathy, empathy for like the people affected in the video, because it's just like, you know, sometimes I couldn't imagine what I would do if I was put into one of these scenarios. And trust me, I was, because we're going to get into it. And a lot of my beliefs were challenged that day, but I stood on my beliefs. But anyways, what is going on with kids, bro? Driving into pedestrians, dude? Yo, like, bro, you guys, bro, what? I don't know what's happening with parenting, man. And I seen this dude, oh man, I got a video coming up for that. I seen this dude talking about like, we need to reinforce the things in schools that teachers teach to our kids back at home. Bro, no, I think we need a whole fucking revamp on the world. Like, God dropped the DLC pack on what to teach these motherfuckers, and let's do it. But no, truthfully, we're made in his and her image. So it's honestly, people need to start really teaching these kids about being godly and teaching them consequence. You cannot go messing up the balance of the universe like this without consequence, dude. I feel like arresting some of these people is not enough, dude. Like and charging them as adults, like I think examples need to get sent, dude. I don't know if this is a common occurrence that's going to be happening now. I don't know if this becomes a TikTok trend. I hope it doesn't, because I'm going to share the experience that happened in my life to someone that apparently happened to be a TikTok trend, but then it turned out that it's a little bit bigger. So I don't want to explain everything on the details that I've now uncovered, but you know, we had to work with a like police chief, I guess, that runs the area now because the old one quit. Maybe he got too stressed at what was happening. And shit, we're new to this area, so I don't even know. But apparently, just like this, that may and hopefully does not become a trend, there was a trend for breaking into Kias and Hyundais. Insane, where they can just steal your car with a USB, like little USB thing. They break the like steering wheel shaft, and then they just plug it in and they're golden. They're out with your car in like 15 seconds. And the cop ends up telling us because this happened to my roommate, that this is a trend. But it turns out that these kids were like armed too, but or one of them was a kid. I think the other one was older, but I ended up chasing them. I literally chased him, not knowing that they were armed, until one of like our neighbors that my roommate worked with told myself or her, and then told myself that like, yeah, this happened to his girlfriend. And it's actually crazy what is going on, bro. And that's why I say I do not rep Gen Z. I used to think I was a millennial, but then it turns out that no, if you're 23 or whatever, you're still a part of Gen Z. I'm not a part of this era, bro. When I grew up, we were running around playing ding dong ditch, knocking on doors, being nuisances. I was playing COD. I was playing Skyrim. I was thinking I was a ninja. I was parkouring. I was in nature, you know, after school and everything, and just having a good old life, you know, hanging around. I actually was going to make a video about this separately, and I still will, because I just still will, is, you know, those little green generators that be in the neighborhood. I don't know what they are. Like I had a picture to show where it's like those little green generator boxes in like the neighborhood, or sometimes the apartment complexes where everyone would like meet up for manhunt. That was my life as a kid. That's what I thought. Like, so when I see Gen Z getting slapped on everything, I'm like, I don't claim that. I don't want to go around hitting people with their cars. Where does this become a fun idea, bro? That goes to show you that every perspective exists on Earth, this fucking playground. But dude, this is like the definition of when someone finds out the world's a simulation and takes it serious, bro. Like, there's no consequence. Like, that's ridiculous. Hitting people with their cars. Now, going to my own personal experience, yeah, what were they thinking? Breaking into their car? Like, first, what the cop told us, it was for clout. But then when we ended up learning, no, it's actually a ring of underground people who are doing this. So I would say, just with my platform, spread the message to your friends and families to be more cautious. It's not just, you know, Kias and whatever being broken into. It's everything. You know, I ended up what we found out. But essentially, the two people that did it there, I guess, found the technique off of TikTok. Who knows? But how is this fun? I don't understand, dude. Like, people need parents, dude. But I feel like that's a part of a bigger agenda to talk about, to get the parents out the home and everything that's been going on. But, you know, just like, dude, like, people need to start. Like, like the cop told me, I did everything right. Show that we're not going to be a force to be messed with. It's not happening to myself personally, but it's my roommate. And that's why I say my beliefs were kind of challenged, because I truly believe in the law of attraction, and you do attract certain things to happen to you in your life. So me, I'm not really a violent person who's going to go out of their way to like, the only solution is violence. Let's bring it to fisticuffs. Let's get it, you know, draw a gun. No. And what was actually funny, when we were talking to the cop, she said she felt like getting a gun now. And I was like, no, you're not going to shoot kids. Like, leave it alone. Like, let karma handle that. And it eventually did. One of them was arrested, the initial one who did it. But you know what I'm saying? It's just like, what is this mentality? What is this born out of? This cannot be boredom, bro. When I was bored, I'm like rolling marbles across the floor. Did anyone used to do that? I would roll marbles. I would like pretend like they were, you know, our kid imaginations are God. That's what God is, imagination. And I feel like it's so strong. You can think of things to do. You can think of going to have fun. Now, honestly, everybody's fun isn't the same. But I think intentionally harming people, intentionally causing pain in someone's life is like, there needs to be some sort of divine intervention. But I think people need to be the divine intervention more. Because if you say you walk in the light of God, or you walk in the universe's light, then you be the divine intervention. You be the divine thing that stands up. Not telling you to go try to Dark Souls jump, grab a sword and shield, and try to stand in front of a car and block it from running over pedestrians. But I mean, like, do what you can. Do what you think is in your power, and then spread this message. And we need parents. Let's get this shit back on track. Like, older people, a little slightly older than me, let's get this shit on track. Let's get this shit on track, man. Get ourselves on track. Set a better standard, dude. Like, I don't even know what to say anymore, because I'm all for this. I've always been this thing I've always just been about, is true unity, bro. True organic unity. Like, let's stop this fucking imbalance and debaucherous ass shit that happens on Earth. Let's get shit in order. Let's get stuff cooking. I know I'm cursing a lot, but it's because of this topic of video. I just don't know what runs across someone's mind as, I'm gonna hop in my car and GTA go-kart some bumper carts with people's bodies. Like, I don't know how that hits your mind. I don't know how that goes. Oh, it'll be fun. We're about to play GTA in real life. Oh, it's a little bit of fun. You know, it's just, oh, look at the new ragdoll physics they installed in this today's edition of bumper carts with people's bodies. Like, what? Like, and I'm laughing. It's not funny, but I'm just laughing because that's how, you know, I decompress from how absurd this actually is to me. It's actually insane. Like, I don't know. I can't wrap my head around it. And then it's like, they just get the label slapped on that this is some Gen Z stuff. No, this isn't some Gen Z shit. Get rid of the labels. I was not doing this as a kid. I wouldn't even think of doing that, bro. I just don't get it, man. Like, and like, it's crazy because I truly believe that I'm divinely protected, so I don't think about having to go and arm myself. But given the most recent events and things like this, I'm glad that it didn't come down to these two kids in the car losing their life, but they were literally trying to take the lives of others away. So, I mean, I think it's fair game if someone started spraying at their car, but dude. And I think Seattle's a liberal state anyways, right? So I'm not into politics and all that, but I seen on the liberal side of things, they're trying to get rid of all of that shit. No guns, no this, no that, no danger, no danger, no danger. And that's like, oh my God. Do you see the exact reason why you would need certain guns and stuff? I'm not going to talk on the topic, but you see, like, if we were built in a society where it was more catering to people and real unity, bro, not this enforced diversity bullshit, we'd be good, man. We'd be kicking it and chilling. That's why I say the real will prevail. So continue to do you. Continue to ingest knowledge and apply it into your life with how you know how to. And that is the true power. Educate people. And seriously, don't mess up the balance for other people, because that does come with consequence. Like, I just don't understand. I feel like I don't know. Let me watch the clip again. Somebody in the comments of that video said, I'm not against throwing 13-year-olds and 15-year-olds in jail for 20 years, as sad as that sounds. That does not sound sad, bro. They attempted to take life. Like, I can see the perspective. I can understand you're taking away years of their life. But no, bro. Like, you know, it needs to be more, because that too, you know, sometimes there's not like a learning experience when somebody goes to jail. Sometimes they come out the same and they'll end up right back in. But that's not everybody. But I honestly think that for literally attempting to take someone's life, what do we get? Like, we get like 100 years tops if we're healthy and doing all the necessities to ourselves, that you should be put away for at least a half of your life. And then you can live the rest of it. You have that other half to figure everything out. Because, dude, I mean, they're attempting to take life. It doesn't matter how old you are. Like, that's just absolutely insane. And, you know, some psychology stuff can be argued there, whether the person knew that what they were doing or if they're clinically insane. But then, I mean, really put in the work to do the evaluations and put the right people in that position to do it. That is actually fair and just. And some people say you're not finding too much of that these days. But I mean, if it was me, I would really try to evaluate what was going on in these kids' head. But again, still, they need to face some sort of consequence, because that's just, you know, cause and effect, bro. There's no way you just are released because you're a kid for doing that. Just absolutely not. It's just not, bro. That's just insane, dude. And like, I think people go a little bit too far if they're religious and say, well, in the Bible, you know, or, you know, God forgives everything, or Jesus. Well, listen to this. In this aspect right here, we're not about to be God. You're forgiven, but there will be consequence. You are kicked out the castle for a little bit, buddy. You're going to be kept in the dungeon, actually. It's wrong, dude. It's wrong. I think any attempt on intentional taking of life, when you look at the context of things, that needs to be literally met with that. It needs to, the context given, like hearing them in the car going, oh, right there. Intentionally, then they need to intentionally be given a lot of years. If it was like accidental, or they're two 13 and 15-year-olds that stole a car and ran into someone and now they're freaking out, okay, that's better context. But no, I don't feel bad. Not at all. On a human level, nah. On a conscious level, I can understand. You know, they're young and they're gonna have their life taken away. But no, on a human level, that's disgusting, bro. They tried to attempt at taking life. They gotta go. They gotta go. Much love and Moonlight. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.